So here I am, right? It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. And I woke up just being human. But I checked my YouTube studio and my comments, and Megan had brought to my attention in the Bitter Paladin versus the 𝘗𝘐𝘕𝘌 Unicorn that I just did, that I was live streaming. I had listened to it back so many fucking times yesterday because I knew I had missed something. But I was at work. I didn't catch it. She caught, and she timestamped it in the comments. Bless her. She timestamped it. You heard a clear yes in the background. Clear as day. I literally was talking about how the unicorn is a little jaded, and you heard yes. And it blows my fucking mind because listen to this. When I was listening to it back, you know how I am about the mirror of things. I thought to myself, what if I came in this lifetime being the bitter paladin and didn't know it? What if? Right? Because we all have a blind spot. So I was like, what if? What if? What if? Because if you think about the twin flame journey, right? One counterpart who is always quote unquote awake to the connection, while the other one, the runner, is not. The chaser, right? The chaser hates the karmic, hate that they're with somebody else. They get bitter, right? We go through this really bitter phase. Some of us don't let it go. And I was just like, what if? What if I'm the bitter paladin? Because clearly I resonate more, or anybody would initially resonate more with the so sick of a unicorn, right? And I thought, what if it's the other way around though? What if that's why we feel so crazy connected to them in soul when we meet them? And we just have this weird experience where we feel like we know they're our person. And it's like lightning. And then we don't let it go. Because we've never felt it before. And it's because we vowed. Right? I was talking about contracts. It's because we vowed in a past life to ruin this person's life. To make it so difficult for them. And I was like, it really makes me wonder. Because then I was listening to the Rakshasa and the diamond. And that story and about how, you know, the Rakshasa is not necessarily the villain because the diamond wanted purpose and didn't have it. So they made the Rakshasa their purpose. Which is no different, if you think about it, than a paladin. Because a paladin doesn't have a purpose. They make their god or their entity or their empress or whoever the purpose. A paladin will make their empress the purpose. The empress, right? Divine feminine. The one that receives. The chaser is the masculine. So at 2 o'clock in the fucking morning, when I just woke up to be human and intended on going back to sleep, having fucking revelations at 2 o'clock in the morning, I went over to my mirror with my sage and I smudged, cleansed my reflection. I said, I'm clearing you. I'm clearing you, right? Not just my physical body, how we smudge ourselves. I literally smudged my reflection. It was like, I'm clearing you. We are now, right now, making a vow above all other vows in this lifetime or any other in this realm or any other dimension. We are crossing timelines and dimensions here. Vowing for our freedom and the freedom of any other we have knowingly or unknowingly attached ourselves to. That we love ourselves and take a vow of freedom. That we will never attach to anybody else like that again. That all debts end with the lifetime. Fair and just, and that's it. And then I looked at my reflection and I said, I love you. And that was that. And it feels really good to make that vow of freedom and peace. So if you haven't smudged your reflection lately, literally, because what's in the outer experience? The inner reflects in the outer, right? Cleanse your reflection. It's no different than cleansing yourself on the inside. Not just your outside body, but your inside. Be really grateful for the experience. Be really open-minded. And let all the cords go. Let them all go. And really enjoy your sovereignty. Truly. I love you all.